Hey Libra, welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. This is your first time here, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping back by. What I do here is quick, basic, kind of get some relationship energy, your love life between you and whoever this romantic interest is. And that way you go into it with a little bit of forewarning as to what's going on, and so you can make the best choices for yourself. I'll have 3 here for you, and this is for the week of January 30th, my apologies. I'm going to have 3 here for you, Libra, and then I'm going to draw 3 for our interest here. See what they got going on. And if any of this doesn't quite make sense, I do have a second deck here to clarify any of these meanings should the need arise. So starting out, we have one that doesn't come up very often, which is the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is harmony, it's opening up. This is being so content in your own emotion, Libra, that you're able to give that energy out. It is somebody who, you know, if you've been bottled up, if you've been bottling your energy, if you've been bottling your emotions to the point where, you know, you don't really know what to do, what to say because you are so into yourself emotionally, this is that time that you finally take a deep breath and let go and just be okay with the situation. You have what you have. Harmony. And then you have this 10 of Pentacles, which is wealth. In the physical world, it's understanding what you have, what you own, being content with your own physical appearance, being content with your own body. I mean, this is the physical world, being content with other people. And then you have the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. This week, Libra, is a week of understanding. It is a week where you finally reach understanding with your own situation, your own circumstances, finally wrap your mind around it and just let the emotion flow out. You don't have to bottle it up anymore. You don't have to keep a cork in it. We are all so guilty of bottling up our emotions. Especially when things get bad, we just keep that inside and put on a fake smile. You can really let out a real smile. This is that energy of relief. This is that energy of stability. This is the energy where you aren't burdened by petty desires. You're not burdened by, you know, these awe-inspiring epic bills and, you know, negative circumstances. This is an opportunity, this is an energy, an opportunity to really find your balance again. Because you're going into it with that energy. Use it. Embrace that energy. That is, like Libra, that is a good thing. That is a very good spread to get. I mean, there's not much better you can get than actually finding harmony, actually understanding your wealth, what you have, who you are, your health, what your wealth is to you, your own personal success, and having fulfillment. Like, this is what everybody wants. Everybody wants to get to this point, and you have the energy to make it happen. So let's go through your other person. They have Justice. Justice is resolution, balance. It's an understanding, coming to an agreement. They're going into this with energy of being open to answers, being open to, you know, open to balance when it comes to outside sources, namely you. If this person has had their mind concluded, this is the type of energy where they're able to get that resolution. They're able to come to an agreement on whatever the issue may be. Then they have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in the physical world. It could be anything from a new job, it could be a new house, it could be a new, opportunity at work. It can also be a new beginning with a perception of themselves, because we do exist in the physical world. We have a body, we have a physical, we can feel, we can touch, we can taste, we can hear and see, So, but then you got the Hermit here. I'm going to clarify this one, but the Hermit in and of itself is going within themselves to find answers. It's taking a break for soul searching, which is a little too vague with the other things that I got here. So I'm going to clarify that. I got an idea what's going on here, but I don't want to tell you something and it not be exactly what I'm thinking it is. So what is this Hermit for Libra? What is this? What is this Hermit for Libra? What do we got here? What is this Hermit for Libra? Okay. 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. They started out with the 8 of Wands, which is fast movement. It's, new romance. It's being in an existing relationship or new relationship. It is a new romance. It is a willpower. It is a powerful willpower in romance. They've got fast movement on the mind. And then they have this 4 of Swords, which is self-care. It is taking care of oneself. It is finding the truth of one's own circumstances. And then they have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is creativity and ambition. Ambition and willpower. It is somebody who has the ability to do what they want to do. They have the willpower for it. They have the goals. This person is trying to find their own drive. I think this person is trying to get their priorities straight. This person is one who is in a weird position in their life. This energy is a really difficult one to explain as clearly as possible. So I'm going to try it. They have justice. They have the energy of finding, gaining, obtaining resolution, obtaining balance, meaning that they are not balanced going into this energy. Their energy is coming from one of not being balanced. So they're on the rebound. They're trying to find that balance. They're trying to find resolution. They're trying to come to an understanding. And they have this Ace of Pentacles, which is, that new beginning in the physical world. This person is trying to find their bearings in the physical life. They may be trying to wrap their mind around a new job, or trying to think of how to get a new job, trying to come up with a new look for themselves. They are trying to progress in the physical world via new means. That is something you were probably not going to expect. And then they have the Hermit. They are still within their own mind on how to do these things. They are trying to figure out how to do this on their own. They are developing a path for their own feet to travel. I'm not saying that you're not going to be there for them to travel with you, but this person is more so doing this to further their own goals. If their own goals do align with the relationship in general, that's awesome. But if their goals do not align with the relationship in general, then that's not great. This force that they have is very directed and is very closed off to the outside. So while this person is going to be open for conversation because they have justice, they are looking for balance, they are trying to find their place, they may not be as willing to act on whatever information that they're given. Now, with you going into this week with such a clear, steady, stable mentality, this person may seem worse than they actually are. You may be seeing the upside to everything and they are not. Keep in mind that they are in a fragile state at this moment going into this week. They're in a position in themselves of, I don't want to say chaos, but they are in a position of not quite knowing what their goals are, but they know they have goals. So your best bet is just communicate. Just communicate. Put your good emotions at the forefront, because I'm telling you, Libra, it radiates. When somebody's in a good mood, it just radiates, and you can be the sun shining through the clouds. You could be the one that, the dark day is finally clearing, because there's Libra right there, blinding everybody with their awesome radiance. I might actually need to get some glasses, like some sunglasses, because oh my goodness. Just communicate. Just communicate. If you see them struggling, if you see whoever this person may be struggling, just communicate. And what you say may hit a brick wall. It may just bounce off. But they are listening. Their ears are open. They may not show it because they're in themselves, but don't leave them behind. This is not the time to do that, because then their priorities could change and this relationship may not be the priority anymore. So just communicate, be understanding. And with that, Libra, I really do appreciate you sticking through the video, hearing what I have to say. It really means a lot, you watching. And with that, Libra, I will see you next week.